guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I want to do my update on the 20 favorites before 2020 or 20 favorites in 2020. And I have a big update because I finished one product. I'm about to finish another one. And a few of the products that I wasn't using, even though I'm not even close to finishing them, I've been using for the past month and a half. So without further ado, if you want to see the products that are still on my project plan for the year, this is a yearly project plan. It's not a rolling project plan per se, but I've been rolling in products because I finished a few of them early on in the year. So if you want to see the products that I still have and the progress on them, then just keep on watching. Okay, so the first product that I have here is one that I didn't touch for almost the entire year, and it's the Stila Kitten eyeshadow. And I said that I was thinking about decluttering this eyeshadow because I wasn't using it. But then I created, I'm not gonna open it up because I don't wanna ruin it for you, but I created my Franken palette, the Natasha Denona Franken palette on this huge Adept palette. And now I have here a few of the cheek products that I have on this project pan and a few other cheek products that I wanna work on for other project pans. So that helps me because I open up this palette every single day to do my eyeshadow, or 90% of the time, and that way when I'm doing my eyes and I'm doing my face, I will just use the products that I have here more often than not. And it also helps me with my Natasha Denona project, with my Franken palette of the year or my Panda palette of the year that you will see soon. So I've been using this one. This is so pigmented and beautiful. You can see it better on the side. But I use this almost every single day for my inner corner highlight. I didn't today because I was using my So Jaded palette and my Jackie Aina palette from ABH. But this is one that I go to almost every single day to lighten this part of my eye and to give a little extra oomph to my inner corner. I forgot how lovely this shadow is. This is just so pigmented, so beautiful, and it's so blinding. So this is perfect as an inner corner highlight. I've used it a lot. I think I've expanded the pan a little bit. It's just that it's not that noticeable, but I've been thinning out the edges of the area close to the pan that we already have. So I'm pretty happy with it, and I'm gonna keep using it, and I'm gonna keep putting it in a palette that I use every day just so that I can reach for it more and more until I finish it. And I was looking up this eyeshadow, and maybe it's on the Stila website, but it's not on the Sephora website anymore. So if you have it, pull it back out and play with it. The second product that I have here from the first batch that I introduced to this project pan is Sun Bunny, and this is a bronzer from Too Faced. I really like this bronzer, I truly do. It's just that I don't reach for it that often. I've reached for it since I put it in the palette, same palette, about 4 times, and that's good for me. And I want to keep it on this palette until I finish it. It's just one that I sometimes use as a bronzer, and when I use it, I mostly use it as a blush. Even though it's a bronzer, I use it as a blush, so I use it higher up, and sometimes that ends up being too dark, so I go towards the lightest shade that it has. And it looks pretty, it's just that I have other blushes that I'm working on, so that's why I don't reach for this one that often, but I really like it and I'm gonna keep using it. And the last product that I keep on that palette is my MAC Warm Soul. Oh my goodness, I thought I was gonna be done with this when the year started. I didn't think it was gonna take me this long to finish it. Granted, I have about 7 NARS blushes on my everyday makeup drawer now, and those are the ones that I've been reaching for the most. And I have a MAC Mineralized blush that it's my recent purchase of the year that I got with points, and it's just something that I'm not reaching for. I'm hoping that I can finish this by the end of the year. I still have 3 months left to finish it, and I know I can do it, but sometimes I just don't feel like reaching for this blush. That's why I haven't finished it up. And I think even though it seems like all of this is gone, the rest of the product is a lot of product. I never go overboard even when I have project pan products. So I don't just go ham and apply a ton of blush on my cheeks and look bad for the sake of finishing the blush. So that's why I haven't finished it, but I'm hoping that before the year is over, this is just gone from my collection. And to be honest, I realized that I don't know if it's because of the formula or it's because it's running low, but I don't get excited to use this one anymore. I just really want to finish it because I'm so close to finishing it up, and I feel a sense of accomplishment when finishing product, and even more so if it's a blush. Okay guys, so this is the product that I told you that I was about to finish. This is the Dior Lip Maximizer in the shade 001. I love this, and if you guys can see, this is running pretty low. It's already right here. It's harder to get out of the pot, but what I do is I put it on the side and then I scrape it and it's good to go. I love the feeling of this. I will miss this lip gloss. I have a lot of lip glosses to finish. I want to set a goal for myself and I want to write it down to finish a certain amount of products before I purchase another of those type of products, and that way I don't add up more into my collection that I'm able to use up. And lip gloss is gonna be one of those things because I have a lot of them, so I'm gonna set a goal to finish 3 and then I can repurchase just one, and that will be sort of the way that I will vibe with the lip gloss. But I will be missing this until I repurchase it. I know it for sure. This is so beautiful. This is up there with the lip gloss that I'm wearing today, which is the Fenty lip gloss, which is just another favorite of mine, but that I haven't been using because I've been focusing on this one and then the Marc Jacobs one that is not on the project, but I've been using it every day, the Sugar Sugar. This is basically clear, but Sugar Sugar has a really nude opaque tone to it. So I don't use them in the same way, but those two have been the lip glosses that I've been using. So when I finish this, I have plenty to replenish it with, but I will miss this formula. It's just amazing. So I will leave links for every single product that I mentioned below unless I hate it. If I hate it, I'll never leave a link. On my bag right now, I have the Givenchy Le Rouge Perfecto in the shade I think it's Ignite or Intense, or I don't remember, but it's the reddish orangey shade. I have that in my purse so that I can use it more often, but since I'm not going out that much and we're wearing masks, I haven't used that a ton. And when I'm here at home and I want to wear something that matches my makeup and that makes me feel super pretty, is not that one, the one that I'm reaching for. So that has basically no progress, but it's gonna get the most progress sitting on my bag, and that's where it's at right now. So I'm not even gonna show that to you. I have here the Benefit 24-hour brow setter. Today, when I was applying this to my brows, I realized that I feel like it's running low. I think it's still gonna last me the rest of the year, maybe a little bit less, but this is already starting to run low, which means that I have to scrape it a little bit and I have to dip it a few times to get both of my brows. And sometimes, or when it's full, you only have to dip it once and you can do both brows with the product that you have in the wand. So yeah, that's pretty exciting because I thought I was never gonna finish this product, and these are harder products to measure in a project pan. I don't like to weigh my products. I don't find that to be so appealing, and I never see progress, and that just makes me feel like I'm not doing progress, and that makes me just not want to do a project pan. So I don't do that, and I will never do that anymore. So this is a wonderful product. I would highly recommend it. Same as my Givenchy Mr. Brow Groom. I will leave this link below. It will hold your brows. It's amazing. I love clear brow gels. I have never used soap on my brows, but I really love that brow gel, and I think it does the job. I have here the Rimmel Nude Eyeliner. I love this in black and I love this in nude, and now I have it in brown because my aunt sent it to me. Last year, I think I finished 2 of the nude eyeliners, and I love them to brighten my lower waterline because sometimes it can get red when I'm exhausted, and that just helps me look awake without looking stark white. And I really like this formula. But this has been the year of using black or brown eyeliner, but mostly black eyeliner on my upper and lower waterline every single day. So I haven't been using this as much. I don't think I'm gonna be finishing this up. And I will not keep this up on my next year project pan because, and most of the products here I don't think I will, because I've said before that this project pan in a way is pointless because I like mixing it up, and favorite products, not that favorite products, and products that I haven't used in a while mixed up in a project pan, because if I put favorites, I will reach for them regardless of the project pan. So I don't want to put this again in a project pan. I'm going to do my best to keep using it, but I will never make myself use a liner that I love, but it's not on my mood, in my makeup mood right now. So yeah, these I've used more this month. I've used it about 5 times or even more than that. but I'm not reaching as much as when I had the mood of everyday nude waterline, lower lash line. Now I'm more into sultry, sexy, smoky eyes, and I have been like that for the entire year. I have here my Lancome Tantito Ultra. I haven't been using this as much because I found that I like my concealer without it sometimes, and sometimes since I don't go out that often, I don't really need the extra coverage. I'm just gonna be home. I'm gonna be doing Instagram stories for my business. I'm gonna be just taking pictures, but mostly wearing glasses, sunglasses, and stuff like that. So it's just not something that I have to reach for every day. But I've been using this for the past 2 weeks because I've been really exhausted. I can't sleep at night. Since the quarantine is over, this is an ironic thing that has happened to me, but since the quarantine is over, I've had basically no work at all. I'm a freelancer, so any job that I have to find it myself. People have to come for me and they have to hire me to do their makeup or to do makeup classes or as an image consultant, as a personal stylist. But we're in an in-between time. So people are spending their money in other things because they can actually go out, and they're not getting their makeup done because they don't have big events coming up. So it's been a weird stage. And the classes that I was doing online, people are sick of classes online already. They want to do something in person, but they are not ready to do a group session in person. So it's been just weird. Then it's not easy for me to go shopping for clients, for example, because clients are not actually going and trying the clothes on yet. So it's been a weird time, but it's been hard financially for me. So I've been not able to sleep that much. Explanation is just to say that I've been needing this one way more because I've been feeling so stressed out. And if I look tired when I look at myself in the mirror, then I feel worse about the situation, and that makes me just feel bad. So I prefer to look dolled up, and that will make me happier and that will make me more productive. Okay, so now for the products that I added on my last update. I had a few products that were new, that didn't mean that they were favorites, but they were new to this project pan. And the first one is the COLOURBEATS Lifting Serum. This is a Colombian brand. This I've used. You can see I'm way more than half gone, but I never want to reach for it if I'm not gonna go out, because that seems sort of a waste. It looks beautiful underneath makeup, so I will not waste it. I will just wait until I finish it organically, and that means that I'm only gonna use it when I'm gonna do my makeup to go out. So I've used it I think about 3 times this past month. It's just that I don't really go out that often, but now you can go out to eat at restaurants and stuff. So I'll be able to use it more this month, I guess. This is the Lancome 50 SPF, and oh my goodness, I have been so bad about using sunscreen this entire year. I even forget that I have this on a project pan. I even forget to apply sunscreen. That's really bad. That's really bad, but I need to be better about it. And the truth is that if I don't reach for it by the end of the year, if I don't finish it by the end of the year, I'm gonna consider this one gone, because it's about halfway done, but it's just, it's gonna be bad by now. It's gotta be bad, or it doesn't have any benefits, I think, now, because this is over a year old. I think a year and a half old. And I think SPF doesn't last that long. I don't know, you guys can leave your suggestions in the comment below, but whatever I finish by the end of the year, I will consider this one gone. And it's sad that I haven't been using SPF. This should be easy, an easy product to finish. The ColourPop Lunch Bunny Super Shock Cheek Pearlized. This is a beautiful highlighter. I've used it more on this update. I've used it about 4 or 5 times on this past month and a half, which that for me, it's a lot because I've been reaching into more powder highlighters. This is really pretty, and when I use it, I really love it. I sometimes use it just on top of my foundation as a base for the highlighter that I'm gonna use. Or if I were to show my shoulders, I can apply this on my shoulders, but you don't need that much for it to show up. So yeah, I know I've made progress, and I know that the pan has expanded, because when I put my brush in it, this product tends to go to the sides when you press your brush in it or your sponge in it. So that doesn't mean that you're making extreme progress. It just means that that's the consistency of the product. But I will keep using this up until the year is over, and I will hopefully get a little bit more progress out of it. Another product that I'm about to finish, I haven't finished it, but I'm about to, is MAC Strip Down. And you can see this is all that I have left. And I truly love this liner. I will be missing it when it's gone, but I have backups of other liners. And I'm not the type of person that will wear so much lip liner that I will have to have backups and backups and backups. I think that when I run out of all the liners that I have, I will have about 3 nudes that I love, and that will be enough for me, because I have a few more than that right now, and I don't reach for them all at the same time. I focus on one. Since I'm loving my Laura Mercier Plumberry one, and it's a different shade from this one, sometimes I interchange them. If this would have been my only lip liner, as it was for a long while, then I would have finished it by now. But when I sharpen it, I can use it about 3 to 4 days without sharpening it again. So I use it a ton. It's just that I don't need to sharpen it every time I'm going to use it, just for the sake of finishing it up. And then last but not least, the product that I finished, and this makes me so excited. This is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Compact Dual Use Powder Compact, and this is sort of a foundation product. Since this was too dark for me because it was in the shade 6.5, I was using it as a bronzer every single day. Sometimes I would switch it up, but it was 95% of the time that I was using this since the day that I put it on this project pan. And you can see now that it's completely gone. When it shattered even, I would close it, I would store it like this, and then I would put my brush in it, tap it inside the powder. So I made good use out of every single little powder particle of this product, and I'm so excited that I did. This is an expensive powder. I would love to have it in a light shade for me to use as a powder to set my foundation when I want a little bit extra coverage, because this is beautiful. I would highly recommend it. And for a bronzer, it was wonderful as well. I'm really sad to see it go, but I'm excited at the same time, because I have a huge powder foundation collection that I never use and I never reach for. So getting to end one of them and being this price, that's gonna add up for my empties for the year, since I'm not sure that I will reach my $4,000 goals of products that I want to finish this year. So this is a last product, but the most exciting one. I'm not going to roll anything into this project because I truly don't need to do it, since I have my Partners in Cream project pan, my seasonal project pan, my roulette project pan, and then I have another one, I think. No, those 3 are enough for me on top of this one. So I have 4 project pans going, and I truly just want to finish the most of these products that I have here, and then I can just go and reach for the other products that I don't have in every category in here on my other projects. On top of that, I have my Panda face palette and my Panda palette that it's for eyeshadow, so I truly don't need to add any more products. I'm set as I am. So now on this project, I have finished 13 products, and to be honest, my goal for this project is to finish 20 products for the year. I don't know if I'll be able to finish the 20 products, because if I finish 13, that means that I have 7 left to finish, and I maybe see about 3 products here or 4 products that I could finish, but I don't see myself finishing 7. Maybe I will, but that's my goal for the year, to finish 20 products. Even if I've added in a few, the goal is to finish 20 products. So far, I'm 7 products short of my goal. Hopefully that will change. So that's it for this video, you guys. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know if you're doing a project pan. Let me know how is it going for you. Let me know if you're doing these 20 favorites in 2020 project pan. An emoji today. Let's just do something related to luminous silk. Anything that you can come up with as an emoji for luminous silk, or as a series of emojis like you guys love to do if you watch the entire video. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload a video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.